Okay, I need to talk about this teaser real quick. Alice in Borderland Season 3 just dropped an official teaser and it's already breaking my brain in the best way possible. So yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, fair warning, I'll be talking about some spoilers. But if you are okay with that, let's break down what we saw, because there's a lot to talk about. First thing we see is Arisu. He's shown on a screen recording, talking, and he says something like, "All of a sudden, everything went quiet. I feel like I dreamed about a journey." Now, if you remember the end of Season 2, that exact feeling was teased. It's like he woke up in a world where everything that happened, all the games, the deaths, the chaos, was maybe just in his mind. Where Arisu wakes up in the city after the meteor hit. We saw that at the very end of Season 2, remember? When things felt kinda peaceful but also suspiciously off. And right after that, the screen flashes a text saying, "The final card." And I'm 99% sure that means the Joker game is about to begin. That mysterious Joker card they teased in the last episode of Season 2, it's finally here. This is probably the last and most dangerous game of them all. And if you know how this show works, the final game ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Then we see Usagi entering a place that looks weirdly familiar. And yep, it's the beach. She even says, "I see the same scene over and over." Chills, man. Literal chills. Because this is where things went down in Season 1, the place where people threw a girl into the fire during one of the craziest games. Now Usagi's seeing that memory, or vision, or maybe even reliving it again. We don't know yet, but something is clearly messing with her mind. And we finally get to see Banda and Yaba. These two are supposed to play huge roles this season. Banda says, "Human emotions are invisible threads." And I don't know what that means exactly, but it sounds deep and creepy. We also get flashes of a few more people, like a guy we've never seen before. And then Anne shows up, which means yes, she's officially in Season 3. There's also another guy we haven't seen before, and then this one girl with blue hair, smiling like she's loving the chaos. Either she's really into these games, or she's a host of one of them. I mean, this is the final game, right? And it's supposed to be more intense, probably happening across multiple stages, with different hosts. And actually, it didn't surprise me that Banda and Yaba are part of the people running these games now. We also get a beautiful moment where Arisu and Usagi are walking happily together. And then we cut to a scene where a group of new characters is having a serious meeting. The man with the chair was revealed finally. It's totally a new character that we don't have any idea about. He might be the leader of the final game, the mastermind about all of this, the Joker himself. We're gonna find out pretty soon, this September 25th. One of them is shown choosing between two cards, the Joker card and the Ace of Hearts. Now, let me explain real quick. The Ace of Hearts game is wild. It's the one that takes place on a metro line with 12 stations, and players have to check in at each stop to progress. It's basically like a death train, and during this whole intense moment, Banda's voice plays over it. Tug on them, and they always respond. Like he's talking about those invisible emotional threads again, maybe suggesting that the real games aren't just physical, they're psychological. They mess with your fears, your memories, your past. Alright, now this next part. Honestly, it hits hard. We see Arisu having these flashes, kinda like dreams or visions from the previous games. He's clearly being haunted by what happened. And he says, "It will come back to you," which to me confirms that everything he went through, the Borderlands, the people he lost, it's still inside him. You can't just erase that trauma. And as we know, all of them forgot what happened to them. And then we get this beautiful moment. Arisu and Usagi at home. And I swear, Usagi is wearing a ring. Yep, they're married finally. It looks like this scene is taken from the Alice in Borderland retry story. That spin-off where Arisu is living a peaceful life, married and expecting a baby. But of course, things don't stay calm for long. In the teaser, Arisu says, "Your beloved will also be participating." So yeah, he's going back into the Borderlands once again. And now it's even more personal, because this time he's not just fighting to survive, he's fighting to save his wife. Man, this season is going to be intense. Then we see Arisu meeting Banda. He introduces him to the games, and honestly, Banda seems like he's loving it. He literally says, "In the games, Borderlands offers endless possibilities. Let the game begin." This guy is dangerous. I feel like he's going to be one of the big threats this season. He's not playing just to survive, he's playing because he enjoys it. Then we get a really quick but emotional shot. Usagi in a hospital bed. Now, I don't know exactly what's happening here, but my theory is she's trapped in the Borderlands again, and Arisu is going to have to go back into the games to bring her out. Next up, we see a zombie card. Yeah, literally a card with the word zombie on it. No clue what that means yet, but I'm hyped. Could be a game where players are turned into zombies. Or maybe they have to survive waves of zombie, like enemies. Also, they confirmed one of the games from the manga. It's called Good Fortune, Bad Fortune. This one takes place in a festival setting and includes flaming arrows being shot around. If you watched my previous video where I broke down possible Season 3 games, yep, this was one of them. I went into more detail there if you want to check it out later. And on top of that, we got a few more teasers for new games. One where players are being shocked with electricity. No clue what the rules are, but it looks painful and totally insane. And another one where people are throwing dice with numbers, which I bet is one of the Logic-style games. Probably meant for Arisu. Those are always my favorite because he gets to go full Brainiac mode. Alright, now this confirms it. Usagi is definitely back in the game, because in one of the scenes she's wearing a collar. And you know what that means in Borderland, if you've got a collar on, you're officially in a game. There's no escape. And then we see this crazy fast-paced game where lasers are flying everywhere, and the players are literally trying to dodge them. It's intense, like the lasers are cutting through the air and you can just feel the pressure. Then we get a scene that honestly broke me a little. Arisu's talking to someone and he says, "I don't care if I die. If there's a chance to save Usagi, I'll take it." Bro, this is giving me major final goodbye energy. I swear, if they're setting us up for Arisu sacrificing himself, I don't know if I'm ready. We also see a lot of new characters, side players who are clearly not handling the games well. Some are crying, others are terrified, and some are just breaking down. It's gonna be brutal. But here's something weird again. We see a new card that literally says, Shotgun. I have no idea what the rules of that game are, but based on the name, it can't be good. And then there's a totally different game where players are cooking or making something. And some of them literally get eliminated by laser. And now the part that made me yell out loud. Arisu gets hit by a laser. I couldn't believe it. I had to rewind just to make sure I saw it right. It must be Arisu, right? And Usagi laying on the ground in front of him. What the hell? Is this a dream? A hallucination? A trap in the game? Or is it really happening? I'm not okay with this, guys. If this scene is real, it means Arisu sacrifices himself to save Usagi. And yeah, it lines up with what he said earlier, but I just can't accept it. He can't die. This scene got me shaking. I'm still hoping it's a dream sequence or some kind of fake out. But if it's real, Season 3 is gonna destroy us emotionally. And there is also something that's been bugging me. We've only seen Arisu, Usagi, Anne, Banda, and Yaba. So where is Chishia and the rest of the crew? In the retry version, only Arisu and Usagi were featured, so maybe they're following that route. But I really hope that's not the case. Chishia's one of the fan favorites, and the trailer not showing him at all. That's suspicious. Could they be saving him for a surprise appearance? Maybe. But for now, we just don't know. Alright guys, that's everything I picked up from the teaser. And I'm still not okay after seeing Arisu get lasered like that. But what do you think? Do you believe that scene is real? Do you think Arisu will die in Season 3? And where the heck is Chishia? Let me know all your theories and thoughts down in the comments. I'm gonna be reading all of them. I seriously can't wait for this season. If you're hyped too, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe for more videos, and see you guys in the next one.